Hi everyone, today I'm taking a look at the new Brother MFC-J4510DW, which is a multifunction machine with a difference. I'm sure you'll agree that it's a great looking machine which would sit neatly on your desk. But what's really striking is the fact that it's not as deep as a normal inkjet, because you load the paper long edge rather than short edge into its 150 sheet tray. As well as reducing its footprint, another reason for this major design change is that it can handle the occasional A3 sheet via a single sheet bypass feeder at the rear. Now, printing A3 on a regular basis will be tedious, but it's not what this machine is designed for. If you need to print regularly onto A3 paper, Brother do have several machines with trays large enough to hold A3. But design would be pointless without function, and Brother does not disappoint. This machine does everything you want from an MFP, including A4 and A3 print, an A4 copy, scan and fax. Oh, and the Super G3 fax modem means that faxes are transferred in the quickest time possible. It can turn an A4 sheet of paper over automatically, so can even double-side print. There's a hidden 20 sheet automatic document feeder here for scanning, copying or faxing multiple pages. If you have something that can't be fed into the automatic document feeder, such as a book, then there's also the glass Platen here. There are USB and network connections, but if you prefer to use Wi-Fi, Brother have that covered as well. Plug in a USB pen drive and you can print from and scan to it. You can even plug in a PicBridge digital camera to print your images directly, and there's an all-in-one card reader for printing from and scanning to a variety of different flashcards. So it has all the connections you could ever need, and Brother support the current Windows, Mac and Linux operating systems. And it doesn't stop there, because Brother have jumped into mobile printing and scanning with both feet, so there's printing and scanning support for the newer Android, Apple and Windows smartphones and tablets using Brother's iPrint and Scan app. Furthermore, Brother have included Apple AirPrint functionality for printing from newer Apple iPhones, iPods and iPads without even needing to install an app. Other embedded apps include cloud support such as Google Cloud Print and Cortado Cloud Print, which lets you print from compatible cloud print applications, as well as scan and upload files directly to your Google Docs, Facebook, Flickr, Picasa, Dropbox and Evernote accounts. All these and more features are easy to access via Brother's excellent 9.3cm colour touchscreen here at the front. But function would be pointless without quality, and Brother does not disappoint. You get high resolution print quality, high optical scan resolution, a respectable print speed and good media handling from both the paper tray and bypass feeder. In terms of value for money, I'm sure you'll agree that the hardware pricing is extremely competitive. It's also worth factoring in the inclusion of a 2-user paperport license, which allows you to scan graphics and text documents into an easy-to-use filing system and edit scanned-in text using built-in OCR or optical character recognition software. So your head is probably now spinning with fax, so let's go and have a quick look at this machine in action. The first thing that I want to do is photocopy our standard print samples, which if you get in touch with us we can send out to you. I'm going to use the automatic document feeder at the top. Face down into the automatic document feeder. Tells me it's ready to go. Just make sure the guides are set correctly, which they already are actually. And I'm just going to press the copy option. I'm going to ask for it to be in normal settings, but if you look here how fluid the display is, you can go through all of these and select exactly what you want to do. So you can blow up to A3 from A4 if you want, but for now I'm just going to select a normal copy and I'm going to do it in mono. And there we go. I'm going to expand the output tray slightly so that the paper doesn't fall onto the desk. And there we go, very, very quick and easy to do. So you can also use this touchscreen and control what you do when you plug in your cards from maybe a digital camera. If you've got a PicBridge digital camera, you can plug it into the USB socket here. And if you've got a USB pen drive, you can also plug it into the USB socket here. And everything is done then via the touchscreen display. Okay, so I think that's enough of a demonstration about how to use this machine. So I'm going to turn it off now. Plays a little tune. It also plays a tune when you turn it on, incidentally. And there's a little squeezy button here. When you squeeze it, you can change the angle to whichever angle you might want, and it locks in place when you let go. But I'm going to fold it all the way down to make it flush. Okay, so here is the 150 sheet tray. Now, as you can see, the paper loads sideways into the tray. This tray won't hold A3, but Brother do make machines with A3 trays. So if you want to print onto an A3 sheet of paper, you need to get to the back of the machine. So let me show you now. Let me unplug the power socket so I can turn the machine around for you. It's an inkjet, so it's very, very light. So here is the tray, fold it down, and you just simply load the paper into the machine, one sheet at a time. So there you go, once it's loaded, it would just drag it through and it will come out to the front of the machine. While we're looking at the rear of the machine, you'll notice the power socket there, and the only other access is here. If you get a paper jam, this just pulls forward and you can get to any jams there. Now you will notice a little hole here at the side. The reason for that is, just so you don't get confused, there's the glass platen if you need to scan something that may be stapled together. As well as the glass platen, you've got these handles here. When you lift from there, the whole ADF and glass platen assembly lifts up and you can get inside the machine. So again, you can get to any paper that might be jammed here. The print heads run across here. And you'll notice you've got your USB and network sockets there and your fax connectors there. So you plug in whichever cables you might need and you follow the wiring through these channels and it comes out of the back of the machine. So it's very, very neat and tidy. It's quite a clever design that Brother have been using for a while. Okay, so let me close that down. And the only other access panel is here at the top. It just lifts up, and that's just in case you might get a jam in the automatic document feeder. So the other thing to mention is the inks. They go in here at the side. They pull, this panel pulls forward and the inks come out and slot back in very, very easily indeed. Okay, so if you've got any further questions, please give us a call on 0800 170 7234 or check out the website www.printerbase.co.uk. I'm Nick and thanks for watching.